Greetings, family. Welcome to Eureka Elementals. I am your guide, Eureka. Thank you so much for joining me. This is your Ancestor message for the month of September. The ancestors are really going to be helping you make a lot of transitions this month, okay? And there's some key things that they want you to do, right? After the eclipse in Pisces that will be occurring or would have occurred by the time you've watched this, I'm going to put on the light, I always forget that, on the 17th. All right, there's going to be a lot of different things that are going to be happening in the collective. Suffice it to say, nothing will be the same. So you're going to need to do and continue between now to the end of the year. We're going into a high occult season to continue to protect your energy, not only just in general, but you want to keep your vibration very, very, very high. And to accomplish that, the most important thing that you have to remember is that ultimately your entire life, everything you've gone through is a series of lessons that's meant to level you up, to get you to the next step. That means you've got to stay on business. That means you've got to remain focused. You've got to stay on point. You cannot let the distractions of the 3D, I almost said 5D, so it looks like you're elevating, new levels, new devils, but you can't let any of the distractions bother you, all right? You got to remain like the King of Cups, emotionally intelligent, while judgment is being rendered on others, on the collective, on those that did not answer the call like you did. Okay, I want to thank all of my real ones who have stuck by me from day one, and all of the new ones that are here. Thank you so much for joining us. Yeah, see, they want you to anxiety, all right? That's not your cup of tea, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Again, that seems to be par for the course, okay? I was gonna say, instead of turn off the news, spirit is like burn off the news. It's kind of weird, it's not for you. It's not for you. It's meant, again, to perpetuate the energy of division and fear, right? And ultimately, if the universe is you and everything is you, then there's nothing to fear, right? You've got to remain in the flow. It's kind of interesting that card came up. In order for you to grow and continue to elevate, you have to remain in that beautiful flow. You cannot let any of these energies throw you off of your square. It's about remaining balanced in all things. Look at that, the dragon spirit, love it. You may have a dragon guardian or work with a dragon guardian. And you may be seeing a lot of frogs at this time. You may be encouraged to make a leap of faith to walk into your North Node energy and path. I think we're all facing this at this time. I think that's a big part of the Pisces lunar eclipse, is that we're all to do the soul searching at this time, to have the wisdom to make the right moves for ourselves. Okay, so I'm just shuffling the card before we begin the reading, and kind of automatically channeling for these challenging times, because it feels that way. It feels that way. You really have to be careful of the canaries that are in the mind. Okay, they sing, but again, you have to have a spiritual canary lead you. So unless led to do something, don't do it. Don't go there. Don't engage with anything in the 3D unless you have a need to, or unless your spirit guides tell you to make certain moves. and of course you're led by spirit to do so. It's too dangerous. It's too, the thing about it is it's quick to get caught up, right? It's quick to get in your feelings, and that way, look at that, they can, you might want to use red jasper to help maintain your vitality in this time, because what will happen at this particular point, they really want to bleed you. I see almost, you know, a draining from that root chakra energy, so be mindful of that. Carry red jasper. I have a red jasper orgone pyramid here, but again, you want to always make sure that you carry, the stones are a little bit big. I have a raw stone somewhere, I don't know if I have it on here right now, but carry red jasper on you. It's a good stone. And hematite for groundedness. Yes, hematite will ground you as well. Very good stones to have, protection stones to carry on you at this particular time. Now more than ever is what I'm hearing. Okay, so I think that black tourmaline, yeah, definitely will help you significantly at this time. Now, let's begin. Let's see what your ancestors have decided is the two prescriptions that you need this month. They want you to align with nature, because you are nature. Go into nature to commune, to heal, and to gather. Nature is your safe space. Nature is your safe. I cannot say this enough, because what happens is that if you're not aligned with nature, then you allow yourself to be open to a lot of issues and energies. The next thing they want you to do is, I'm looking at both sides, right? You might have a relationship that ended. You may want to do an egg cleansing to, you know, sever those ties. So you're going to rub the egg around your genitals, and of course it should be a brown egg preferably, okay? With the intent to end the astral connection. Please remember that every time you have sex, it equals to 1 year of astral connection. And this is why, if you sense your ex in your energy in the physical for years, oftentimes it's based because of the number of times you've engaged in relations. So get the cleansing, rub it around your genitals, and then of course once you're done, you know, rub it around your genitals carefully, break it in the toilet, and you know, flush the thing, and then throw out the shell. But this is what you're going to want to do to end that astral kind of connection. It is a real thing. So those are the two things that they want you to do so that you can get ahead. Okay, you may want to have a lot of drumming too. Hit drums, sacred drums, steady rhythm, right? Puts you in a meditative state to help you with your vision quest. Now let's get to the nitty gritties, okay? Your ancestor oracle, the issue that they've identified is 7, monarch, victorious, right? You have to realize that your victory is already guaranteed and assured. You just have to believe it. You have to believe in the fact that you've already won. Okay? It's kind of hard when you're down here mired in the issues that we currently have in being human, to believe that the long-term victory is won. It's won. The actions you need to take is in the energy of Mother Earth. The number is 40. Fertile ground, right? Know that you are forever favored and fruitful and will always multiply, is what I'm hearing. So you remember that the activities that you take will always help you to multiply. As you see here, there is a baby, there's coins, there's a plethora, and a pentacle, you know, huge pentacle there. So the outcome for you is 0. So the fool, you start all over again, the fool's journey. Boo-boo the fool, possibilities and potential. Your potentials are limitless. You may have a black cat. In this particular one, it's a black cat. So You know, that is the energies that are working with you, and it's a great energy, right? You've got, we may see which particular monarch in this deck, and again, I'm only going to be led to read from the book if led to do so, which I am in this particular instance, because I want to see the monarch. Okay, so it says here, okay, the monarch is depicted by Hatshepsut, the Egyptian queen, who was crowned king in her own right. She wore a beard to signify she was as powerful as any man. There was a failed attempt to erase her from history. The ancestral medicine. It is time, my child. If we fail to plan, we fail. We plan to fail. For many of your ancestors, planning was a luxury they didn't have. This is your nudge to keep going. Get your strut on, okay? And so it is the chariot, the equivalent of the chariot in the regular tarot. And the declaration, I have royalty in my DNA. Like I said, you have already won. You have to remember who the hell you are and whose the hell you are. Now let's see here for Mother, the action that you need to take. Okay. All right. The Mother of the Earth comes forward as Ajay, Yoruba goddess of collective community, wealth, and material manifestation. Women of power are lovingly addressed as Iyami Ajay. This energy is about shared prosperity and well-being. The ancestral medicine. This ancestor loves her home. The Mother of Earth is fully grounded and never bored. How can you make your home a more loving and luxurious environment? The tarot correspondence, of course, you came out in your own energy. Earth nation is the Queen of Pentacles. The declaration, all we do is win. So all I do is win, 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 no matter what. And that's the energy, you know. And finally, with Bobo the Fool, okay, you're starting all over. The outcome, right, is Bubu the Fool is depicted in the colorful tattered clothing of the Mandal ritual clown, an ancient performance dating back to the kingdom of Sigu, now in Mali. The ancestral medicine, gentle reminder not to take yourself or anything else too seriously. Try approaching life with curiosity and joyous expectation. It is, of course, the tarot equivalent of the Fool. The declaration, I trust that I am unconditionally loved and supported as you are. Okay, so no matter what you do, being told to tell you your ancestors have got your back. Okay? So what did I tell you before? They want you to be anxious about your victory. Your victory is already won. Know that you've already won it, right? Now, it's kind of interesting because here they want you to have the post-traumatic stress disorder. They want you to constantly be frightened, constantly be fearful, constantly to have sleepless nights, to be at your breaking point. And that way you don't believe that it's possible to win in this situation. But what is she covered in? She's covered with pomegranates. You have the fruits of the gods. You already got this. You just have to remember who you are. Remember who you are. Remember your DNA. Activate your DNA. Call on your ancestors to activate your DNA. Okay? And because that is ultimately where it is at. All right? Like I said, all right? Fertile ground, okay, is clarified by the Five of Swords. All right? So in Aquarius, they want you to walk away from your wealth, from your inheritance that your ancestors left for you. All right? You are never, ever to walk away from what is yours. You are never, ever, ever to acquiesce your throne. This is not what we do, okay? You never come from a lack mentality. You only understand and know and overstand that I'm hearing never surrender, okay? They want you to surrender. You will never surrender. You will never surrender your birthright, which is that all of this, the world is yours, Mother of Earth. All right? Last but not least, Okay, to clarify, Boo the Fool, right, is clarified by the Knight of Wands. That's right. Go what after you want with passion, with virality, right? Having that sense of adventure, knowing that everything, like I said, the world is yours, so you can step on the ledge and know that you'll be led, and led you will. Your steps are being ordered, right? And no matter what happens, okay, you will be met with love. You're going to be met with equal passion. You are going to be a person who's competitive. You're going to do what you need to do, because now you understand your mission. Your mission is to see life as a journey where you can always be, well, as long as you're passionate, you've always got a purpose, right? And perhaps seeing things that way is the part of your purpose as well. Okay, now let's see what kind of energies. Your healing begins when you realize that the victory has already been won. Your healing begins once you already recognize that the victory has been won. Once you activate your DNA, they want you just to call upon them, your ancestors do, to activate that DNA to expedite your healing. Okay? You will start to shine once you realize in the energy of the sun. Okay? You are the sum of the earth. You are the the sun shines upon you. You are children of the sun. If you are a child of the sun, then of course, the world for you is one, right? All the children of the earth are one. All of the children of the earth are one. So it's a matter of realizing, like I said, never acquiesce your birthright. Never acquiesce your birthright, right? This is yours from the beginning of time. And as long as you keep your heart chakra, oops, put more than one card there, right? As long as you keep your heart chakra open, right? Keep your heart open to new possibilities, open to new adventures. Again, you will always have that beautiful balance. Now, and I'm hearing balance, but also just a beautiful energy about you. The people always say, there's just something about this person. I just love their energy. You have that energy, that vitality. Okay. Now on the table so far, we have got 7, we have got 9, we have got 40, which is the 4 as well. You have got 5, you have got 0, you also have 6, you have 19, and you have 4. So you might be seeing 4, 4. Okay, and let's see, 19, you could be born the 19th of a month, the 6th of the month, the 7th of the month, the 9th of the month, right? You could be 40 years old as well, coming into that regal energy. When you turn, there's something about magic about turning 40. Even for myself, I remember that was a very magical time for me. You come into this energy, this awareness, right? And so own that energy. Your ancestors want you to do that. You have the Badger spirit that's working with you at this particular time, telling you to look deeper. There are secrets and hidden treasures for you to discover beneath the surface. That is exactly it. What is hidden from you is that your DNA, you got to call on it. Don't be worried. Okay, don't let them bother your spirit. In the energy of the Badger spirit, you're going to test and realize that you have a royal lineage, royal DNA. Your divine feather message is from the Nuthatch, and it says it's about staying grounded and welcome the new knowledge and perspective coming into you, that you are of royal lineage and the earth is here for you. I'm saying people, I'm saying Earth Nation. Okay, last but not least, you have your crystal. It's moss agate. It's about nature. So a lot of energies here about getting into nature. This is a great time of year to go on those walks, to be in the forest. All right, the moss agate says it helps you connect with nature's spirits and earth divas. It reminds you to take a walk in the park, explore the woods, or take up gardening. By the way, I was in my garden for 6 hours today, cleaning up everything and planting new stuff. Carrying moss agate brings balance, harmony, and the feeling of wholeness. Tucked in planted boxes. It helps ailing plants thrives. Well, there you go. Well, it looks like I have a new hack. And flowers bloom. Health-wise, mows the gate, speeds up recovery, and counteracts illness. Affirmation: to replenish my soul, I take time to connect with nature. So you're having lots of energies here on the table telling you to connect with nature. So what your ancestors want you to do, get into nature. Remember who you are. Remember that the earth is your oyster, and always travel and do things with passion and energy. Keep your energy up, keep your heart open, always see beneath the surface, and remember that the sun shines on you and that you have to know that you are a child of the Great Mother and the earth belongs to you. Love you, Earth Nation. See you next time. All the best.